Hi guys, it's me Vidi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back and I'm going to react to another Andrew Tate. And this one, the title is Andrew Tate Roast Ugly Fat Feminist. That's the title, you guys, for disrespecting high fighting career. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
What are your thoughts on guys who take their shirts off and dance on social media?
That's an interesting one. I think that men have a very unique life path, and it's very difficult to try and achieve status as a man. It's not easy to stand out from the crowd, because the only way to truly achieve individuality is usually a long, difficult road. It takes a long time to become an important man. And even what women expect of an important man, you need to be smart, charismatic, intelligent, strong, have a nice car, nice apartment, good network, good friends. You need to be able to handle stress. You need to be competent. There's so many things you need to be able to do. It's difficult for a young man to even have all these things. There's the reason women like older men. And people like attention, male and female. And I think we live in a world now with the internet where young men especially, instead of trying to go the very hard road of becoming a man who naturally garners attention due to his competence, instead think, well, this dance gets views, so if I do the stupid little dance, I'll get views. And it's a cheap substitute for actual quality as a man. That's what I think it all is. And it's attention seeking. And
it is true. It is true. I mean, I feel it that way too. I have boys, I have sons, and I don't want them to, be part of that craziness, I would say. It's like a nonsensical thing. Up until now, I don't understand why people are so into TikTok. I completely don't understand, because it's just based on, I would say, your look. If you're attractive enough, if you have like several features that people like, then you are going to be viral, no matter how stupid your dance is or how ridiculous it is. It's just that. And then the more you get into that, all you think of is your appearance, while over here and over here is not getting enough attention. But those two, like your brain and also your heart, is what's important to survive in life, in real life. I know that people are making money with doing TikToks. I don't know how they got the money, because I don't know how it works, but I'm not going to let my son fall into that trap. Like, in front of their phone, checking themselves up, making videos of themselves is like, oh, cringe the hell out of me. I feel like if a man is taking more than 10 minutes in front of a mirror, it's already like, bro, what the hell? Taking hours and hours making video of themselves doing like face thing. Ugh, I don't know. It's just cringe the hell out of me. I'm sorry.
Substitute for actual quality as a man. That's what I think it all is. And it's attention seeking, and I understand why they do it. But when you grow up as a man and you grow into a man of status and genuine stature, you're uninterested in doing little dances because you are important simply because you exist. I'm saying that if you go through enough pain and you internalize it the right way and you become a high enough status man, that you don't need to be doing TikTok dances to simply get attention. I get attention for talking, right? I don't have to pay anyone to look. I just talk. My whole life story enough is attention. I'll get in the ring. I've had 87 professional fights. I'll get in the ring and beat the fuck out of somebody if I want people to look at me. I don't have to do little dances, because we live in an attention economy, and if you can manage to garner attention, you're going to make a lot of money. I absolutely respect that. My point is that this is modern, new world. In my world, and I'm only 35 years old, when I was 17, you didn't go on the internet and do TikTok dances. If you wanted to matter, you needed to have money, you needed to be strong, you needed to be intelligent, you needed to have important friends. You had to become a man. And what I'm saying is that in the world we live in today, the internet has allowed certain people to skip an entire process of manhood. Now you have Twitch streamers who are 19 years old, fat, drinking fucking soya milk, who have millions and millions of people paying attention to them, and they're rich now. So they're statistically successful, but they are not men, and they will never become men, because to be a man, you must suffer. You must suffer and you must survive. And my point is,
wait. Streaming still has values on it. At least they're making content, they talk to people, they challenges people's opinions, they're giving their experiences. I think that is good. It looks easy because you just have to talk in front of your computer, in front of the camera, and talking about a bunch of shit, but it's actually not that easy. To have like a continuous topics to talk about is not really that easy, and especially you have to make it very entertaining as well for people that watch you. So I do feel like if you have the capabilities, you have the supplies for it, because streaming, you need a good computer, a good Wi-Fi and things like that, then go ahead, do it. But, have to be with value. So you're not like just streaming yourself doing nothing. You have to come up with something.
You must suffer and you must survive. And my point is that when these TikTok dances are being done, it's a way to garner attention without having to go through the genuine hardship which is required to garner attention as a genuine man. That's the point.
I think you could also argue that boxing is a dance, too.
What do you mean? Like a dance, like a TikTok dancing?
But I mean, you are still on display, and
correct. But my life is on the line.
Well, I mean, like, if to compare kickboxing with TikTok dance, it's like, what the hell? It's so not balanced. One is like dancing while also getting kicked and almost getting killed by someone that they need to survive. But one is just dancing and wasting time. I don't know, you guys. I will never support that to my son, making a dancing content. No, not in a million years. Probably other content. My son actually very good in drawing, animation, and things like that. And I say to him that probably you need to make that kind of content, Who knows? If you start earlier, that would be better. If, YouTube was there when I was on my teenager, probably things going to be different. I don't know if it's different. Is it going to be different, like in a good way or a bad way?
I usually don't have the threat of my nose being broken when I'm doing a TikTok dance.
Yeah,
forget the nose being broken. I've seen 5 people die. I don't want to sit here and brag and talk about the things I've done to people. There are people who will never be the same again after they stepped in the ring with me, ever again. I've seen screaming wives crying over their lifeless husband. I've done things you wouldn't believe. When you step in that ring, it's a different level. It's not a TikTok dance. It's actually extremely disrespectful. I know you didn't mean to disrespect, but it's extremely disrespectful to even insinuate that. It's not a TikTok dance. It's life and death. It's gladiators. It's a completely different realm.
Facts.
I think in every sport there's element of dance. That's true. But to compare TikTok dancing with kickboxing is just ridiculous.
For people listening, it's like, I want to be rich like Andrew Tate and have 19 different girlfriends, and if they go on OnlyFans, I get a cut and all that. Like, where do you even start with these people?
Yeah, we have 18 modern wealth creation methods, and I'll have to let people enroll in the school. It's extremely cheap. It's $49, and you can enroll and follow the systems. There's a quiz at the beginning that asks if you're time poor, if you're cash poor, because it's different. It's easy to make money if you have money. So it depends if you have money to start, depends if you have time, depends on your expertise. So there's a bunch of questions. We narrow it down. There's 18 wealth creation methods, and then we recommend a wealth creation method. And there's a professor in there. There's live lessons every single day along with the community. And we have currently 87,000 students. What's impressive about that is not the fact that I've managed to attribute 87,000 students. It's the fact that I managed to retain 87,000 students. So there's 87,000 people out in the world making more money than they invest each month. 87,000 people are making more money than they invest each month. And I think that's pretty successful overall for a university.
Very good.
In the future, there's going to be a lot of people doing the same things like Tate did. Probably even Jordan Peterson going to make Jordan Peterson University. That's just how it is. Whether you want to be part of it or not, then it's going to be our decisions. But for me, I took Tate, as I said, quite a lot of times that I took him as an entertainment, but somehow he has these values, visions that's almost the same as mine. And some of the views or some of the opinions that he said on every podcast or on his videos, actually, it's not a new thing. It's not like something new for me to hear. There's a lot of people having that kind of thoughts as well, although there's not a lot of people that going to say it out loud as he is, but that's not really a new thing, People were like arguing, is this man is dangerous or not? I think everything could be dangerous, right? Like Doja Cat could be dangerous. Cardi B could be dangerous. This depends on how you look at things. But if we have brain and we have common sense, we know exactly what we can follow and what we cannot. It's not like we copied everything that he said and do. The only thing that I completely disagree with what Tate is being materialistic, because that's one thing that is always like against my principles of life, I would say. Like people like branded items so much, they even buy a glasses, like a sunglasses with all the brand printed on the glasses. Like, bro. It's like they're being controlled by the brand. And if you're just a common people, avoid saying bitches to people. Probably that, but maybe in a Western society that's okay. Because I heard a lot of girls even saying that they are bitches, you know, but it's not the terms that I'm willing to put on my regular conversations, you know. Of course, there's some that he needs to exaggerate just to get attention, because that's what he's selling. Tate University won't be running well if he's not keeping himself on the game. But I have to say, I still like this guy. No matter how crazy he is, he's still the best entertainment so far that I'm willing to put my head into. Actually, there's another guy that I want to react to. His name is Sneeko. I really want to react to him as well, because that guy, there's something about that guy too. It's reminded me of how when I was young, because when we were young, there are things that we say that we probably gonna regret when we were old, you know? So yeah, that's for me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very, very soon, okay? Bye-bye.